Hi Anna, my name is Sky Rodriguez, and I'm going to be doing your feedback on your service learning presentation about your time at the Hope Movement. Honestly, I really enjoyed watching your presentation. It was such an honor to hear about the experiences you had during your time at the Hope Movement. I think it's very admirable that you're there for these women who have had very hard lives dealing with their addictive struggles. I can relate to you in your presentation because I also helped at a nonprofit Christian organization. So I thought that was really cool that we had that in common. Um, but I worked more with the young adults and children. Um, One thing that I really liked about your presentation was that you're so descriptive about your time at the Hope Movement. You told me in detail what you did for those women, and I just think it's very beautiful that you're there to listen to them. I'm sure that they probably don't have too many family or friends that listen to them just talk about what's going on in their mind and their struggles. So I think it's very cool that you're able to do that for them. And I like that you taught them how to cook on a budget with a nutritional value. I think that's really important, and especially to keep these women healthy. Um, One little thing that I would tell you to help better your presentation would be just to make your slides smaller, less information. Um, I like that you had everything there for us to read, and I know you read it off for us, but I think it would have been even more beneficial if you just put little bullet points and you yourself talk about each of those bullet points in detail, just so your presentation looks a little more organized. But I mean, it still was a beautiful presentation, so great job overall, though. Um, I think you use therapeutic use of self really well. I like how you mentioned how these women had to be vulnerable and use therapeutic use of self to be open and express themselves to you guys, you women that were there helping them in the house. Um, and I think for you, you also use therapeutic use of self really well because you have to be aware of your facial reactions, how you take in their information that they're sharing with you, just being professional, um, and not being judgmental, because I know it's probably very easy to hear these stories and not think certain things. Um, so I commend you for being strong and listening to these women share their struggles and being there for these women that are trying to get better, to better themselves, their minds, their bodies, and their overall life. Um, but I really think you did a great job overall on everything. Um, I like that you were just very motivated about your time there, and it was very cool to see that you and your future mother-in-law were there serving together. I think that's very beautiful, and thank you overall. Just thank you for giving back to the community, and I'm really happy that you enjoyed this opportunity. I hope you have a great rest of the semester, and thank you so much for your service.